Today I want to start off with a quote, and the author of this quote is unknown. And this quote says like this: There is a story behind every person, and there is a reason why they are the way they are. So before you judge, think about that. This quote relates to me because there are times I find myself judging others. Like recently, we're in a group of people, and among us, there was one of us a gentleman who was quite witty and with a tummy, like the way before people used to develop tummies, but of late you hardly ever get people who are like that. And they're judging me. I find myself thinking to myself, just a thought that crossed my mind. How come this gentleman is like this at this day and age where there are gyms and you can walk and, one has very many options to be able to keep their weight down and all that. And I left that thought there. Only a couple of weeks later to hear that gentleman is in the hospital. And as a matter of fact, the reason why he is in the hospital, he's dealing with the same issue I had thought about, the tummy. And I realized it was a sickness. It was not that he had neglected himself. And I felt I had judged him without knowing why he was like that. And this is not only the only time I find myself judging or people judging others. There are times you find a person asking, why is a person losing so much weight? And later on you hear maybe that a person who has lost weight is because they are dealing with an issue, they are dealing with a health issue. Or you find a person who is angry and wonder, why is this person always angry or behaving in a certain way? And we keep judging and we talk about those people, or a person maybe who has lost a job, and we talk about it, but the way we talk about it is like we are judging, but we don't know the story behind the story. And this issue of judging has not started with us, because even in the Bible, if I think of a story, when I thought of a story which really relates to that, it's the story of Hannah. Remember the way Hannah had gone without having a child for so long, and the co-wife used to mock her, and she used to go to the church or to the temple to pray, pouring her heart out to the Lord because of what she was going through. So I'll go to 1 Samuel, first, again, chapter 1. This is again, like I said, the story of Hannah, who was childless and was praying God. And I'll read verse 12 and 13. And it says, "And it happened, as she continued praying before the Lord, that Eli watched her mouth." Verse 13, "Now Hannah spoke in her heart, only her lips moved, but her voice was not heard. Therefore Eli thought she was drunk." Verse 14, "So Eli said to her, 'How long will you be drunk? Put your wine away from you.'" Verse 15, Hannah says, "But Hannah answered and said, 'No, my Lord, I am a woman of sorrowful spirit. I have drunk neither wine nor intoxicating drink, but have poured out my soul before the Lord.'" So you see, Eli had cruelly judged Hannah, thinking that she was drunk. And I do that all the time sometimes. This is something that is so common, and when I think about it, whenever I'm walking, sometimes you might even see a drunk person, you might see a mad person. There are many reasons why people are the way they are. And for us, I think God has called us to show love, to be kind to these people. And the best thing we can do, I've learned, is even as you come across a person who is having such issues, instead of being judgmental, instead of thinking, why is that person like that? Because I don't know the story behind that person. It could even be a story whereby you're thinking somebody is looking so happy, only later on to hear their issues. So we never know the story behind a story or whatever a person is going through. So for me, the best way of approaching issues is whenever I see a person, I pray to God to help me not to judge, but to think why that person is going like that. And the best thing I can do is to say a small prayer for them and say, may you be better, may whatever you're going through come to pass. And I just whisper, instead of being judgmental, I whisper a prayer. And I pray that I'll be able to continuously do that. And I believe when I do that, I'll be encouraging a person, or I'll be doing a better thing for a person. So that's what I'll be doing this week. Thank you so much.